not using the sound, right?
No.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite a hard job to describe to people. When I go to the barbers, I just hate telling them what I do. Like, if they say, what's your job? I just say music. And then they say, are you in a band? And I say, yeah. And then they tell me about their favourite music. So, it's a niche job. And it's kind of, yeah, it's hard to explain. In my shed, I have lots of instruments. I have 2 or 3 which I kind of know how to play, and the rest I do not. The reason for that is with soundtracks to theatre and dance, you're constantly making worlds in which the characters and stories live in. I write and record my music in Camborne. It's sort of the industrial spine of Cornwall. And that's why I love it. There's something really unpretentious. It's just a very functional working place. I'm in the studio by 7:30 or 8. The golden hours are between 8 and 11. And then after about 11, half 11 if you're lucky, 12, it is all over by 12. Have lunch and you might as well just go to the beach or read a book or have a nap. I recently worked on a show where I had a 5-piece band that I was musically directing, and it had to be a brass band. So I took a step in a new direction and sat down and scored it on sheet music for the brass and kind of like hope for the best that they'd be able to play it. It was a real beautiful moment when I handed over the sheet music and I counted in 1, 2, 3. So this is a tune called It's a Shame, which is a Greek 1930s rumbetica tune. So remember that, and then I referenced it in a tune called Persephone's Back, which was a big entrance for the character of Persephone, and it sounded like this, and I sped it up, I added a drum kit and loads of brass. So this was it. This is Persephone, big entrance. There you go. So, yeah, wonder what that proves. I ripped somebody off. No, that proves that I like referencing music from other cultures and mashing it all together. I just love cross-referencing. I think I've realised that, giving hints to other worlds. I'm trying to write music for places in Cornwall at the moment, and I go and visit somewhere and I have an experience and then come home and almost like a journal try and write down my sort of instant reaction, but on the piano rather than in a notebook. This is a tune I've just written called Godrevy Point, which is not far from here, where I go swimming quite a lot.
What do people get when you come into a project?
I guess I don't really see the definition between work and life. I feel like I see everything I do, like going to the cinema or hanging out or riding my bike or watching a film. It's all part of my job. Somebody once said to me once, you have to have a really large input to have a very small output. And I think that rings true. Whatever you did last night, whatever conversation you had, you'll bring it to work the next day. So I think I bring myself. And I bring all that other crud. Yeah, don't know. I've just written a cello part for it as well. I'm going to get a friend to play cello.